Okay, small ring. And no knots. Looks good to me.
Link.
Weak link. And it's not frayed at the ring?
No.
Okay. Open.
This is in the nose. It is.
It is in the nose.
Close.
Close. And it's already had a release check.
Cool.
We assume it had a release check because
So here comes your tow plane.
they did release. Oh, well, he'll be here in a couple minutes.
Are you gonna watch him? Yeah. I'm gonna do, unless somebody else, I'll do that. There's nobody else.
Otto, do you have any questions?
No? Just looking forward to it.
Good. I would recommend not looking through your camera in flight too much.
All right.
And the reason for that is that in order to not have problems with vertigo and getting airsick, it's a good idea to be able to see the horizon.
Okay.
It really helps to have that visual frame of reference. So otherwise, I mean, you know, I'm not going to do anything extreme. I'm not going to do loops or.
What is it? Loops? Just going round or what?
No. Loop is where you go inverted. Like you nose goes up and over and round
again.
Oh
no!
Yeah, we're not going to do stuff like that.
That's for the what do you call them? The.
I'm not going to do extreme.
Snowbirds?
I'm not going to do any extreme banks. I'll do 45 degrees, but won't do 60. When we're banked at 60 degrees, unless of course you feel like you want to do it, we pull about 2 G's worth of force. Right, so there's that. Another thing is, you know, I could go up and then come down again, can kind of give you negative G's. Some people get really sick when that happens. So, you know, I'm going to avoid that. I'll take a high toe, and I'll try to make sure that I don't do too much turning if I can help it. Unless you want to. I mean, you know, if we find a thermal...
First time, so average one.
I think all you got to do is decide you want to learn it. You'll have it before you know. Unlike those of us with only one leg. Getting the second one.
So you haven't flown before?
Not in this one. And I mean like bigger planes, yes.
Bigger plane. Have you ever flown in a small plane?
No. The smallest was from Toronto to here. It was quite small, but nothing close to this.
So I mean, you weren't in like a 2 or a 4?
No, this is the first time.
So we will feel the air a lot more because although this is considered to be a heavy glider, with us in it, it probably weighs about 1,000, maybe 1,100 pounds tops.
Okay.
And but you know, that does mean that the air will influence a bit more. We've got these really long wings, and they're very efficient at working with air. And so much so that if we get air that's going up faster than we're coming down, and it's going at, I mean that's enough velocity, it should be fine. We can actually circle in it and climb. So it'll actually help push us out.
So when they say it glides, do you have motor that works for some time and then begins to glide, or how does it work?
So the tow plane is going to pull us up.
Okay.
That's what the rope is for. We're going to get to a certain height, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the release, and we'll do a bank to turn to the climbing bank turn to the right, and the tow plane will bank and turn to the left. And I'll usually do a full circle at that point so that I can make sure I can see where the tow plane is as it come around, just to make sure that we've got separation and stuff like that. At that point, we're on our own, and we're coming down at a rate of about 150, 200 feet a minute, depending what the air is like. Now, if we find a body of air that's going up at 400 feet a minute, stop and circle in it, because we're coming down at, let's say, at 200 feet a minute, it's going up at 400 feet, the net effect is we climb at 200 feet a minute. That's really neat. I mean, basically, it's the power of the sun. And the sun heats the ground. The ground, as it warms up, will heat the air. And once you get a good enough sized pocket of air, heat it up, if there's a disturbance, that bubble of air is going to release and start climbing up, and it'll pull other air in with it as it does that. And it'll climb. And that's usually what forms these cumulus clouds, although I don't think the thermals are not necessarily. There should be thermals today, but it's a bit hit and miss. Well, we might find something. We might circle in a bit and extend our flight a little bit, but anyway, we're aiming for about 20 to 30 minutes, which is, you know, enough
That's very good, yeah.
to get a reasonable flight.
So this is the one that pulls everybody along?
Yeah, we have another tow plane. This one is a Citabria. It's 150 horsepower, which is, you know, when it's hot and humid, it'd be nice to have a stronger one. But and we have a Pawnee, but it had a problem with fuel line, and it had to put down in the field and damage the gear, so it's off getting the gear replaced. So it should be back soon.
So how does it
But
work?
that one's 250 horsepower. It's no problem climbing with that one.
Oh, okay. So how does it work? You fly your own, or it's a club and it's kind of
Well,
joint?
this is the club glider, so I had to pay rental on the glider, and I had to pay for every 100 feet of elevation to take a tow up for.
Oh, I see.
But I've got a lot of free flights because I've done a lot of introductory flights this year. Could you help him with the canopy, please? Thank you.
And you know how to lock it?
Yeah.
I don't think I showed him, but somebody might have. It's not down.
Is it on the runway?
It's locked.
Okay.
It's locked. That's
All
the
right.
problem. Okay, now it will go. Okay, now pull it
Okay.
forward, lock it.
And then this is open, right?
Yeah, leave it open. Okay. Spoilers are closed and locked. Canopy's closed and locked. No tail dolly. You check both circuits? Okay, good. Okay, here we go. So they're doing now what he's going to do. He's going to slowly roll forward. He's going to
Okay.
he's taking up the slack in the rope, and once it comes tight,
Okay.
we're going to do an all out right now, and away we go.
Awesome. Actually, I didn't see when they tied it to the tow plane.
Airborne now? Make sure your feet are not touching the rudder pedals, please.
Yes.
Okay.
Very nice view.
Can you turn up the Vario? Turn up the volume on the Vario, please.
Pardon me?
Turn up the volume on the Vario.
Is it good?
Yep, that's good. You can bring it down a little bit, but
Very nice view.
yeah, that was a good thermal we went through there, but we're too low. That's another good thermal. your head straight for a bit. No, don't go to the side. Stay in the middle.
Is it good?
Yeah. See, I have to keep my eye on the tow plane, and I'm having trouble sometimes because your head's in the way, and when it moves, like I got my view, and then you move your head, and then I can't see it again, and then I move again, and then you move again, and it makes it a little harder. Okay, so right now we're not in any lift. And we're 1,900 feet off the ground, almost 2,000 feet. Making it up very high right now, so it's
What do you mean?
the thermals aren't making it up very high right now, so it's nice and smooth.
Yeah.
But they were yanking on our wings, and they were narrow, so I had one hit the right wing, one hit the left wing, and they yanked us all over the place there when we were taking off.
So that's the rideau, right? Is it the rideau?
That is the Rideau River. Right now we're heading west. If you look to the left, that's the town of Kempville.
Oh, I see.
It's really hazy. So normally if you kept looking to the right, completely to the left, you'd see the St. Lawrence River. And if it's really clear, you can see the Adirondack Mountains in Upper New York State, but not today. And normally we can see as far as Smith Falls Airport, which you can see from here.
And I think that's 416. The road there is 416.
The what?
I think the road is 416.
Yes.
416.
416. I've never heard anybody call it 416 before.
That sounds like a phone number.
Yeah. I'm thinking, what does that have to do with an area code? So there's no thermals up here, so I'm gonna release at 3,000 feet, and then we'll just kind of cruise along a bit.
Okay.
So when I do that, when I pull the release, it's going to be a thunk noise.
Okay.
And we'll be free. Okay.
Oh, that's how
release,
it
thanks for
works.
the tow.
Okay. Oh, that's nice.
Okay, I'm not going to do a full 360. I'm going to head up this way.
So right now you're just gliding, right?
That's right. Yeah, we're not in any lift.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so I'm just going to fly straight.
Okay.
We'll do that for about 1,000 feet. I think we're going to descend about 1,000 feet.
Okay.
mower will encounter any lift anyway, so. So what do you think of it so far?
Oh, it's lovely. Actually, the gliding part is more fun, stable than what we were being told.
Yeah, well, yeah, I have to admit, my toe was a little rough today. I don't think I had it quite trimmed right for our weight.
And the view is very good. Like the view from up here, it's really awesome.
You know, it's a lot nicer when the air is clearer. But you see, there's a lot of haze today.
Right, right. But if I look on my immediate left and right, I see very good. I have very good views.
So far, we've lost about 300 feet.
Oh, I see.
That's all we've lost. So look how far we've come.
Yeah. Now I've lost track of where the flight club is. I don't know whether it's on my left or right. I've lost the
It's
bearing.
behind us. We're heading away from it.
Oh, okay, okay,
Don't worry. We have lots of height to make it back.
okay.
The wind, we're also going into the wind. And the wind will push us back.
I see.
So I'm just gonna,
Do you know which township is over there?
that is Kempville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And is that part of Campbell or that's another community?
Yeah, if you look far enough up to the right, you'll see golf courses. And that's the Equinel Golf Course and Community.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Okay, so I'm going to start heading kind of backish towards the club at this
Okay.
point.
Very nice.
Nice gentle turns. Yeah. Now, if you look to the right, you'll see the big cloud up in the
Yeah.
sky, the longer one,
Right.
not too far to the right. You look at the big cloud just off, let's say at 2 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if you look below that, you'll see the city of Ottawa
Okay.
in the distance. If you keep looking down close to the river, you'll see the airfield. They're to the right,
To the right.
below that big cloud. You look down towards where the elbow is of the river,
Yeah.
and the airfield. You should be able to see the airfield. There's another small community. We were heading for it when we were on tow. If you look to the right at about,
Pardon me?
if you look to the right again at about 2 o'clock, you look at the airfield and look a bit further beyond it across the river.
Yeah.
There's a small community there, and that's the town of Osgood.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, this is really nice.
On Thursday,
Yeah.
I released at 1,200 feet, 1,400 feet above the ground, and I climbed up to, I guess that would be about 1,700 feet above sea level, and I climbed until I was at 4,000 feet above sea level.
Wow.
In thermals, and I stayed up for 2 hours, and
Wow. Was it because you had a lot of wind that day?
well, no, it wasn't the wind. It was the thermals were working.
Okay.
Actually, there wasn't very much wind at all.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I wasn't sure. The wind was supposed to pick up. It never did. I saw ripples on the river, so I increased my airspeed to come into land because I wanted to make sure that my turn to final, was a good speed.
Okay.
And I actually landed with a little bit more speed than I wanted to, so I ended up landing a little longer.
Oh, I see.
The ripples in the water turned out not to be for the wind, but from a boat that had passed by. But I didn't know.
Okay. And how high did we go today?
We went 3,000 feet above the ground, or 3,300 feet above sea level.
Oh, that's good. It's interesting to see somebody's pool went from up here.
Yeah, you can go to Google satellite view to see that. We have to keep a lookout for other gliders.
So is there like, do they leave a certain, oh yeah, so the one that pulls you along has to go back before the next one takes off, right? Are these farms?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a thermal here, but I can't find it.
I wonder which road this is.
We're over Dilworth. Well, we're just a little bit over Dilworth Road. There's another one north-south. I'm not sure which one that is. Thermal here, but it's really quite narrow.
Okay.
I'm not engaging with anything.
Okay.
nothing here.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta head to the high key. Okay, if you look,
Pardon me?
if you look just to the right and up, you can see the tow plane and the glider.
Right and up.
Yeah, so we're going to be landing soon, I think.
Oh yeah, I just saw it.
Yeah. Okay, strap, secure, wheels are locked, mirror speed, trim. Lots, traffic, I see them, and when I turn, it's getting more turbulent as we get to the ground.
Okay.
Yep, okay, that works. Car traffic, wider idiopathic kilo, entering left-hand downwind, landing 26 cars. Plane straight ahead of us. Okay, so we have a steep descent. Bit of a wind gradient there. Bit of crosswind. We're going to pull off into this handling area here for 10 a bit, and there, we should be out of his way. There we go.
Oh, this has been awesome, super awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna get out first.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll help you get out.
Okay.